Hello, Joe here again. I want to revisit the Bob Dylan Blonde on Blonde 1966 mono copy that I showed off in my introductory video a while back. I'm going to link that in the description below. But it's this awesome copy that I found at a thrift store. The cover's in great shape. It's the one that I really wanted, the girlfriend cover. Claudia Cardell, I think is how you say her name. I'm bad with names. But I found this at the local thrift shop. I pulled about 50 albums out of the collection of albums that were there, and I was just stacking them up and just making sure the discs were in there, the correct discs were in there. Once I got my stack together, I carried it off. This place has furniture, desk, and everything, so I went to a place off to myself, out of the way of everybody else, to check the condition of the records, make sure I still wanted to purchase them. And when I got to this one, I knew it was the girlfriend cover. I already checked that, but when I pulled the disc out, they were still sealed, and I showed that off in my very first YouTube video. And these I actually opened them during that video, and these discs are absolutely mint. I mean, they're just beautiful. They're flat as can be. In that video, I didn't discuss, how they sounded because I hadn't played it. They were still in their Columbia sealed bags, perforated bags. You can see it in the video. But after the video, I immediately cleaned them, immediately put them on the table, and listened to both discs, and was floored at how good this sounded, this mono version of this sounded. Because I'd had reissues of a stereo copy and the mono or I know I never had a mono copy. I had reissues of the stereo. Never heard the MoFi or audiophile pressings of this album, but I was just floored at how good it sounds. This album sounds great, from the guitars to all the other instruments, piano, harmonica, trombone, I mean, you name it. And Dylan's voice is just out there, and the harmonica playing is just piercing. But this is the one to have, is a mono copy of this. If you're in the Dylan, the mono copy is the way to go. And from my research, what I've seen is the mono copy took about 3 to 4 days to complete, and the stereo took about 4 hours to complete. And the personnel on this album, initially I think they started recording in New York, and Bob wasn't too happy with how things were going, so they took a trip to Nashville, Tennessee, and that's when the magic took place. And I'm going to read off the names of people, the personnel on this album. We got Robbie Robertson, who played guitar and vocals, Al Cooper, organ and guitar, Bill Akins, keyboards, Wayne Butler, trombone, played the bone on here, Kenneth Buttery played drums, Rick Danko played bass, Bobby Gregg played drums, Paul Griffin piano, Jerry Kennedy guitar, Charlie McCoy. I love Charlie McCoy. He played the bass guitar, and harmonica. Wayne Moss, great session guitarist, played guitar. Hargis Pig Robbins, blind piano keyboard player. This guy, I'm going to butcher his last name. Henry Strelecki. He played the bass guitar, and Joe South played bass guitar and guitar. 14 people on this album, not including Bob Dylan. With Bob, 15. Just a great album. Probably my favorite Dylan album right now that I'm listening to. And just an awesome album. The mono's the way to go. I don't have a mono cartridge, and I don't have a mono box, but just playing this on a normal stereo cart, Audio-Technica, it just sounds awesome, and it's just the way to go. The sound just hits you. Like I said, the vocals are great, and it's just the way to go. And the other two albums tonight that I want to show you, that I don't have to do a follow-up video on, is this a couple of bootlegs. Bob Dylan and the band, He's Your Lover Now. Haven't really listened to these yet, but side one's got Midnight Train, Can You Please Crawl Out Your Window, I Want to Be Your Lover, number one, instrumental Visions of Johanna, She's Your Lover Now, Jet Pilot, If You Gotta Go, Go Now, One Too Many Mornings, Like a Rolling Stones. And all of these tracks come from the U.S. tour rehearsals in Los Angeles, November, December 1965 with the band, plus Al Cooper and Mike Bloomfield. Just a very cool bootleg. Let me show you the vinyl here. I like bootlegs. I mean, you just never know what you're going to hear on them. And it's got a pretty interesting drawing, if you will, of Bob Dylan on the label itself. Pretty cool colored LP here. Very interesting. Looking forward to playing this. Looks to be in pretty good shape. I mean, colored vinyl is kind of hard to grade, but it looks at least VG plus. Just needs a pretty good cleaning. These are my first two Bob Dylan bootlegs that I have in my collection, so I'm looking forward to listening to them. This one is Bob Dylan, He Was a Friend of Mine. Very cool front cover, you know, kind of cheap covers. Interesting pictures that they stole from somewhere probably. This has got Man in the Street, Hard Times in New York Town, Talking Bear Mountain Massacre Blues, Standing on the Highway, Poor Boy Blues, Ballad for a Friend, Ramblin', Gamblin' Willie. 2, Rocks and Gravel on that was side 2. Side 1, Rocks and Gravel, Let Me Die in My Footsteps, John Birch Society Blues, Ramblin', Gamblin' Willie, I guess 1, and He Was a Friend of Mine. And all these tracks are included here are previously unreleased, recorded in studio in 1962 to 63. So very, very interesting album here. Like I said, gonna clean this up, play it. Let me show you this one. I don't think this one's colored vinyl. I think it's just a black vinyl. Just says side A and side B. Condition on this one looks as good as the other one. At least VG plus, so I don't think I'll have any problem playing either one of these. But there you go. Just want to revisit this. Real proud of this. Friends of mine gave me a hard time. Said, Joe, I can't believe you opened that. I would have sold that. Got to kill them for it and got a reissue. And like, no, this one's mine. And real happy to have these Dylan bootlegs as well. This one, He's Your Lover Now, and He Was a Friend of Mine, added to the collection. Gonna clean them up, listen to them, get back with you. But give me a subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you've listened to these bootlegs yourselves. Let me know what you think. Your thoughts on the blind on blind stereo versus the mono. In my opinion, the mono is superior. Always, all around, all over. But let me know what your thoughts are on it. And also, if you haven't done the vinyl tag, the official vinyl tag 2025 yet, and you've never done YouTube, it's a great chance for you to jump in the ring. I enjoyed doing it. I'll put a link in below. Check out my vinyl tag for 2025. Again, my name's Joe. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.